I love Greatsword, and you know that I love Greatsword. But you might ask, why do I love Greatsword? Well, Greatsword is as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yes! 5 sleep wake up attacks in one sub 10 minute afflicted hunt. This build, this playstyle, outside of just, normal Sunbreak Great Sword, is by far and away my new favourite way to play. It is glorious. Sleep Great Sword in Sunbreak is marvellous, and it's largely due to the fact of 2 main things. The Vortex Slash aspect of Surge Slash is an insanely good status applier, and we also have the fact that every weapon gets a rare 10 fairly good version, so the Sleep Great Swords this time around aren't actually garbage! Yeah! So, what's actually going on here? Well, first and foremost then, we select our weapon. There is only literally 2 choices, as there's only 2 Sleep Greatswords. The Shell Greatsword and the Somnicanth. The Shell is the better, just general use Greatsword, but the Somnicanth is the better wake-up hit Greatsword, and as wake-up hit to death is the goal here, Somnicanth is the choice. So what actually is the playstyle? Well, it's fairly simple. We use Vortex Slash, which is a double hit combo at stages 2 and 3 of the combo, to apply massive amounts of sleep. Which is easy to do because Vortex Slash boosts status application, and we're also running Dereliction in Red Scroll while applying the status, which obviously boosts status. Also, little bonus for you when it comes to Vortex Slash is it actually comes with inbuilt hyper armor and KO damage, which is really ludicrously good and just a nice little extra on top of what we're achieving here. So the general flow of gameplay using this build is quite simple. We go to Red Scroll, we attack the monster, we Vortex Slash it until it falls asleep. Then we Sheath. We get ourselves into Blue Scroll for the increased raw damage now that we've applied the sleep. We sharpen back to Purple Sharpness for the damage boost. We make sure we have Power Sheath on for the damage boost. Then we do our little barrel bomb Strongarm, making sure to delay it slightly to get offensive guard, and then slam down with a massive wake-up hit, and then go back to Red Scroll and repeat the process. It's this lovely flow, it's just got steps to it, like an elegant dance of death that you follow the routine until the monster is obliterated, and it's really genuinely satisfying. On top of the weapon and the build then, you also want to bring 2 sleep status Palamutes, as they are mighty additions to this playstyle. Silkbinder and Shuriken on each. You want status attack up and range centric, and the lovely sleep weapon as thus. All of this comes together then to form a build which puts the monster to sleep like every minute and a half. It's actually absurd just how effective it is, at least when your Palamutes don't wake up the monster for you. The fuck, guys? Or also at least when you don't be a moron and forget to scroll swap, so you don't actually have charged combo, so you just put a little barrel bomb down and blow yourself up in front of the sleeping monster. I'm so good at this game. In any case then, let's actually get to the set, the build proper that we will be using. And ta-da! It's Lunagaron Helm, the Kushala Chest, the Barov Gloves, the Squire Belt, and the Archfiend Geismagorn Legs. This comes together to give us a fantastic base, a lot of good skills that we need, and a lot of slots that we need too. My talisman is 3 crit eye to 1. You basically just want as many of attack or crit eye as your talisman can give you to free up as much space as possible. If you have an even better talisman, then you can finish offensive guard, which is an extra 5% damage damage to the wake up hit, so that's really nice too. So when we do decorate all of this up, we end up with attack 7, crit die 7, critical boost 3, weakness exploit 3, handicraft 3, which is just enough to push the purple for the wake up hit, a bit of offensive guard, and the dereliction. This is really nice. We have 90% affinity, so we're probably always going to crit on the wake up hit. We get the little boost from attack and defensive guard, the dereliction of course too, and basically this is the damage of our actual wake up hits, which this build is all around. We end up then with 350 weapon attack thanks to attack, dereliction, and the tiny bit of resentment, and then once we add in our multipliers, 10% from attack 7, 10% from offensive guard 2, a 1.39 multiplier from purple sharpness, and a 1.36 multiplier from having 90% affinity with 3 boost, we end up with just over 800 EFR on our wake up hits, which is obviously pretty nifty. They are meaty, they are chunky, and basically you'll kill any monster in about 5 to 8 of the wake up hits, unless it's a particularly beefy afflicted, but even then, it's just really satisfying to do. And we're not using sleep attack here, as basically it's not worth it. We want all the damage we can get on the wake up hit, and we're not struggling to put the monster asleep. In a world with power creeped sets with more slots, then we can get all our offensive skills and sleep attack, well then yes, that would be the ultimate version of this, and that's very exciting if that ever happens. The wake up hit pacing is about a roll away and then gently turn around distance. You'll get a feel for it, put the bomb down, wait a beat, hit that strong arm, and job is a good one. The bottom line here is this is primarily insanely fun to play, but also secondarily ridiculously effective. The rate at which you can apply sleep after sleep after sleep after sleep is kinda silly. Again, thanks to that combination of having Vortex Slash, having Dereliction, having both Palamutes, and actually having a good sleep weapon that turns this not from just a kind of meme build to an actual solid playstyle that really feels good. You also get a lot of damage out of the Surge Slashing itself in between the sleep wake-up hits, and it's nice to have a Greatsword build that actually implements scroll swapping, because let's be honest, that's not really a thing that Greatsword does very often. Also, Vortex Slash itself is fantastic for hitting afflicted blood spots on monsters and getting them knocked over, so all in all, I really can't tell you how happy I am with this entire concept and how it's come together. So I very much hope you give it a go, I hope you find it very satisfying too, and I hope you have fun putting monsters to sleep before making that sleep permanent. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more, consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below, and checking out our new merch shop that has appeared down there too. Thank you very much to all of you for making this happen. For now then, until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.